What the heck is going on in our neighborhood? We got police everywhere, helicopter, we've got freaking dogs going crazy. Oh boy, Cradle Crew, this is gonna be a story time, so get ready. So this is my silicone nursery, okay? Guys, I am a Reborn doll and a silicone doll artist. If you are new here, I create vinyl dolls and I create beautiful little silicone babies. These are my twins. This little blank kit over here, and these are all of my vinyl babies, okay? So usually my lawn guys come during the week on a Wednesday, but due to the holiday season, they have not come for a few weeks. And I was not expecting them because usually I have this window open for beautiful lighting, for filming, for photography. As you can see, traffic is going by. I also need it for when I am painting on my table. As you can see, I have some little silicone babies being painted on my table currently. And if you happen to roll up as a lawn person and go into this gate here and the window is open, this is what you're gonna see. Silicone tongues, silicone babies, and mind you, they did not have protection when my lawn guys decided to pass by the window. And I've been doing blushing and lips and creases and all kinds of details. So imagine what this looks like when you're walking past a window. Tongues, guys, silicone tongues. I'm so embarrassed. Oh my gosh, you guys, you've got to see the film of this, okay? I have this on video where I had to explain myself to these poor people. Watch the video.
Magnet inside, and I put like a magnet on the passy so they can hold like the little pacifier too. But they take a long time. They take like about 2 months, 3 months to make, depending on the doll, the size. Because I make big ones too, like big toddlers too. So she took looks like real babies, so you know.
Ella los hace. Y que se mira pintura roja, no sangre, solo
So this over here is my nursery for my vinyl babies. This window was also open. And I've talked about it many times. I have some sweet people who live across the street who I don't know very well, and they sometimes sit out on their patio or sit in their garage with their garage door open with some little chairs. And I am so surprised that under the fluorescent lights here in my vinyl nursery, I am not surprised that they haven't seen all of these dolly parts and have not called anybody sooner. So if you're new here, this is my vinyl nursery. I have 2 nurseries side by side because I am a vinyl doll artist and I'm also a silicone baby doll artist. Unfortunately, had a lot of explaining to do, and these people were really sweet and understanding. I offered to invite them in, and I did bring out a baby to them, and they absolutely loved little Miss P. I very quickly grabbed this baby and ran out to go explain things to them. And it was a couple, and they actually had their teenagers with them. So I let the ladies see her first, and they just fell in love with her. And this sweet little baby was a memory baby after my daughter. So they did get to see all the beautiful hair on her. They absolutely loved her little outfit. They were just charmed by her. They loved that I put a little magnet in, and they quickly pointed out, the mom noticed the veining on her and was like lifting her sleeve and wanting to see more details, but we were outside and they were in work clothes. So I was like, anytime you want to stop by and visit and see my nursery and my babies, you absolutely can. Bring your beautiful daughter with you. It all worked out and everything was fine, but oh my goodness, my heart. I felt so bad. They weren't fluent in English. Their daughter had to translate for them, and I'm not fluent in Spanish. I only know very little Spanish left over from my childhood when I lived in Southern California. So I could not explain myself in Spanish. There's just no way. My son is fluent in Spanish, but he is not here. So they were very kind about it. And actually, the father and son were very curious, and they decided to hold her. They all took turns holding her and just adored her. The mom was just going on and on saying, you know, you're a fabulous artist. They're so realistic. That's so amazing. They were just completely amazed by it. So everything worked out in the end, thank goodness. But I've been waiting for this. So let's have a little chit chat about this, shall we? Okay, so it's a couple days later, and these babies that were on the table that almost got me arrested, these two babies. Oh my goodness. Okay. So these were the ones that were on the table that they saw that they thought were like unalived. I'm trying not to get dinged here. So, these beautiful babies are almost done now. They need hair and they need lashes, but they will be available on my website shortly. I have 2 full body silicone babies. One is a big old chunky monkey. Newborn size. He's huge, like almost 0 to 3 months, I'm gonna say. She's definitely newborn sized, super cute little angelic face. This is Princess and this is baby Landon, but they are going to be getting hair and lashes from me. So story time about these 2 babies. So let me kind of back up, like I'm editing the video and I need to explain some things. So I was painting them and I was expecting a delivery at my door and I had to sign for it, and I heard Mandy barking and she was going bananas. So I thought that the USPS guy or UPS guy, whatever, was at my front door essentially looking for me to sign for some other silicone kits that I was getting. So I go out there and I can hear like helicopter. I can see multiple police cars guarding our street, blocking off my street between my neighbor's house and my corner that I'm on, where my house is. Like, the house is surrounded. There's cops everywhere, at least 4 cop cars. Police walking in the street, blocking off the street. And I was like, what is going on in my neighborhood? Like, what is happening? What the heck is going on in our neighborhood? We got police everywhere, helicopter. We've got freaking dogs going crazy. So I also realized my lawn people were here and I could see them outside. I could see them like in my driveway, and that they were out there standing around talking to the police. And then I realized, like, it had been the holidays and my lawn guys had not been around for a few weeks with the Christmas and New Year holiday. And it's cold, so my grass hasn't been growing, but they haven't been here. But I usually expect them like every single Wednesday, right? Well, it was like a Thursday and I was not expecting them. I just thought they didn't come again this week, like my lawn didn't need it or whatever. And so usually I close the windows to my nursery and both of my nurseries so that they can't see in and get freaked out by, you know, like all of the things here. Okay. So Oh, you two babies have been troublemakers. Already these little babies are troublemakers. So, and of course, like I explained, I had like a lot of red paint all over the table. So it was like for blushing, you know, because I like have to do their like sweet little blushing and their little lips and blushing on their little feet and everything. So, you know, red tones all over the table. I'm realizing because like my people, they don't really speak a lot of English. And so the dad really doesn't. The mom is a little bit, and usually they don't have their teenagers with them. Both of their teens did speak English really, really well, actually, and were translating for me. So when I realized what was happening and I saw police out front, I was like, oh my gosh, no. And I went running to my rooms to like close the blinds in both of my rooms. And I grabbed a baby. I grabbed Peaches and ran outside. I ran out back, ran through the fence to like totally like explain myself to them. So those are the videos that you saw. I captured those on my home videos, like my security cameras of me running out back, because I have security cameras out back on the sides of my house, all around my house basically. So we were on the side by the fence, and of course we have cameras and stuff over there. So I was able to capture them in the corner of the video. I tried to like zoom in a little bit, and I tried to turn up the volume. So you might have to turn up the volume to hear what we're talking about. But that is the conversation that I was having with them, explaining what I did and what they were seeing through the window. Also, they were really sweet. They all wanted to hold her. They all took turns. You can see in the beginning when I first, because I was only able to capture some of the video of us talking, and you could see in the beginning that the husband was holding the baby, the son held her, the daughter and the mom. They were all passing her around, and they were just like astounded by my work. And the mom and the daughter were like, we want one. So I was like, well, you know, like anytime you want to see my babies or come visit my nursery, you can. They all held her. They were like, you're such a good artist. They were so sweet about it. So everything worked out in the end. Everything was okay. And to make a long story short, in the end, the police were not there to arrest me, which I totally was like, what is going on? And that's what alerted me and scared me. And when I saw them out in my driveway talking to my lawn people, I was like, oh no. Oh, it turns out that the police were out there because 2 dogs had gotten loose in the neighborhood, and they were not friendly dogs. They were the people who had them are 2 like elderly people that live behind us, and they don't have good control over those dogs, and they have been known to bite people. So they had called the authorities because the dogs weren't listening to them. Like I said, they're older. They're like in their 80s. They have no control over them. They were walking around the neighborhood trying to get them with leashes. And unfortunately, they had to call the police, and the police were calling animal control. But they were trying to block off the street because these dogs have been known to attack people, primarily their owners. Yes, there was a helicopter out. They were trying to maintain control of 2 supposedly quote unquote vicious animals, which I believe it, because they viciously, when I say mauled this woman, they did. So that is it for this story time. The next time you see these 2 little sweethearts, they will be perfect and have their little lashes and their hair. I am so excited. I don't know who their new families are going to be, if they're going to have new mommies or daddies, but I can't wait for you guys to see them when they're finished. And they do have a really awesome and fun story behind them. So I am never going to forget these 2 sweet, precious bubs. If you made it to the end of this video, please leave down below a comment in the comment section if you've ever had a crazy stories, but also leave down in the comment section if you made it this far. Leave a little cop car down below. I want to see a little cop car if you guys made it to the end of my video. I love seeing who has watched to the very end, and thank you guys for your love and support always, and for supporting my channel and my beautiful babies and my art. I love you guys. You guys take care of yourselves, take care of each other, take care of those sweet little babies, and don't end up getting thrown in the pokey over them. I love you guys. I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.